So, obviously this year is a little different when we're talking about the recruiting process. Obviously, this is the time now when we're getting out at camps, we're playing in AAU tournaments. This is when coaches are seeing players probably the most throughout the year. Well, obviously, this year is a little bit different. So, I guess from your perspective, what advice would you give a player right now if to still maintain connections with coaches, to still get their name out there? How would you do that if I'm a 2022 or 2021 grad?
Well, certainly with this COVID-19, we're dealing with unprecedented times, and as a college coach, it's uh, it's been really different in terms of our recruiting. And we've have had to be innovative in our recruiting. We do a lot of FaceTime, uh, uh, virtual tours here on campuses. We couldn't actually have kids on campus. Of course, we watched a lot of film on kids, highlights and game films on kids, and had to evaluate kids that way. Um, but my advice to any kid who want to be recruited is to again make sure first of all that you're you're ready for that level, because college it's a different level. You got to make sure you're prepared for it. Uh, and you got to be realistic with yourself and your ability and what level you could possibly play at. Of course, most people want to play D1, but that's some good opportunities at the D2 level or the D3 level, or or even NAIA. And I think players gotta make sure that when they're looking for opportunity, that they just don't get married to the possibility of playing D1 and then miss great opportunities at the D2 level or D3. Ultimately, I think every player should be willing and understand that you want to be a student athlete. You want to go to college so that you can get a college degree and hopefully make yourself better in terms of an adult and being successful in life. But I tell young people all the time, again, be realistic. With me and most college coaches, it's all about relationships. And yes, we want the best players possible to come join our team, but we want the best people as well. And so you don't want a kid that's really really good, but they have a horrible attitude or a horrible disposition. The last thing I want to do as a college coach is spend 4 years with someone who's just a horrible person. So I think your attitude and your approach is very, very important. And as college coaches, we're recruiting kids, but kids got to make sure they recruit colleges and have relationship with colleges. Know what type of college you're going to play at, and what your degree will be, and what kind of system the college runs, and then you got to even look further than that and say, okay, I'm a point guard. How many point guards are in the system, or how many shooting guards are in the system, and really do your homework that way. I know for me as a coach, I'm recruiting a kid to be with us for 4 years and work towards getting their degree and hopefully graduate with their college degree. But not only that, I'm recruiting their mom and their dad and their sister and their brother, because it's a family that that will make all of this work. And so I think players just got to be very careful to just not want to play in college, but want to join a family and join a culture where they can reach their full potential.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of great stuff there, and it kind of goes back to what we said at the beginning. Student athlete, and there's a reason why student comes before athlete. Is you're going to college to get an education to further your life after college, and I think a coach is not doing a player justice that they're not looking out for their best interest for their life after college. And like you said, you're recruiting them to represent not only yourselves, your team, but overall the university and the institution. And if they're not that right person, even if they might be a good fit on the court, it's overall just it's not going to work out. So yeah, a lot of great advice there.